Hello, everybody out there. Hello, very warm welcome here to another wonderful interview with another expert on this International Congress, Mayan Awakening 2020. Live your enlightenment now. We are in such a beautiful energy field in this 2020 years, and a lot of masters, light masters and Mayan priestess and life masters are already here in this energy field to create hope in a very practical, reachable way for everybody out there. So we are more together, we feel more our hearts that we are connected, and we keep this strength to go on in love and light. So very welcome here to another beautiful master, V.V.Lwx, Votán, Quetzal. I met him a few years ago in Spain in a special event for peace. It was a proclamation where a lot of elders around the world came together, grandfathers and grandmothers, and to create, to make rituals and ceremonies for a wholer view how to live in peace with the wisdom of the old ancients. And I was there with Venerable Abuela Nakin. So that was our first connection. We recognized each other. After that, we saw in, I think, in a few events, but especially in December 2019, where we came together like light avatars, and you were like a visionary and a mission, light mission person of connection to open new portals. A very warm welcome to you. Thank you that you are here.
Thank you, beloved M.Ahau-Kan, Sandra.
Thank you so much. Yes, we met each other. We meet each other again. Like in this year, especially, I feel even for this Congress that a lot of souls, wise souls, doesn't matter which tribe or which spiritual way they follow, that they meet each other for the universal wisdom and the universal love. How you feel for you this 2020 as a portal year? Can you spread out some of your impressions over it?
To me, this Gregorian year is the most evident portal that is linking the 1320 frequency of synchronicity to the Gregorian calendar. So the Gregorian frequency is asking to ascend, to be transcended into the new time. So everything is submitted to the synchronic order, even the Gregorian calendar. And where there is darkness, we can find the origin of its duality. Penetrating into the duality of darkness, we can find that the origin is the same non-dual light. So that darkness was just a transition for us to act internally through free will to discover the immanent power of that darkness, now transformed into conscious light, that is giving now a great increment to the original light. So we have light doubled. So 2020, a doubled 20. 20 multiplied 20 is 400. 400 means the full potential of human possibilities. 20 glyphs, 20 Mayan glyphs multiplied themselves is the process of the cellular mitosis. in this duplication and multiplication at the same time, we can find the highest potential that we can achieve symbolically, 400. But now, if we are making the circle of 20, we can find in the center Hunab-Ku, the giver of measure and movement, the sphere and the cube. So 21 multiplied 21 is 441, 441. This is the highest vision, highest contemplation, the highest manifestation of divinity. So the gap between them is 41. 41 is 2 Imish, lunar dragon. We know that Mexico is the lunar dragon and Japan is the golden dragon as origin. Obviously, all Hanawak, all Americas are the lunar dragon, and all Eastern countries are the golden dragon. But we are talking about the origin of the process. And now we are creating a synapsis between them, so we can transcend duality now in space, not only in time. For that reason, 3021, according to luminosophy, is the frequency of simultaneity, simultaneous consciousness beyond synchronicity. So we can embrace long counts, the balloon Votán count, and now through Venerable Mother Nakin, the revolutionary count, through the compression of time, not only to close a cycle and to begin another one, but to really regenerate a new time. So this year, 2020, is the activation of the Quetzal Emerald Portal, the frequency 1323.07, the 7th light gate after 2013. So if we are following the rainbow process, a spiral, we have red, violet, orange, indigo, yellow, blue, sapphire energy, and emerald, green. Every color has been crystallized, Christified, to be codified in our body. Because if light is entering the body, we have to give stability to that signal, and so we can realize the avatar, the beginning of the avatar. After that, we have to saturate, to go beyond the anchoring. We have to fully realize enlightenment. So beyond enlightenment, we have to enter realization, manifestation. And we know that the 10th tone, or the 10th moon, is the moon of manifestation. Doubled is 20. So we have again the lunar energy and the solar energy that we can apply to every archetype, beginning from the dragon, because the dragon is the first glyph. So this glyph has to sustain, to support all the other archetypes. But this great archetype of this year is the Quetzal, because after the mineral process of every color, now we have the first animal that is convoking all the power animals of the cartography of consciousness, the Quetzal. The Quetzal is the healing heart, because we have a version of the heart that is the compassionate heart, the dog, and the protection, the wolf. But then we have to fly. We have to fly beyond the condor and beyond the eagle, beyond violence, in that part that is connected with Archangel Raphael, Archangel of healing, with Archangel Sandalphon, which is the descension of Metatron on Earth, from Keter to Malkut, from the 13th dimension to the first dimension, which is the core of the planet. That density, there is a good density, a positive density that is permitting life. And we have to now anchor this emerald energy into the core of the earth, so we can realize really this 2020 year. Ahau.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a wise word, holy word, transmitter. You cannot channelize a lot of energy through holy words. And this words is a deep knowledge of many philosophies and spiritual paths. That's what I feel. So please, audience, just breathe, relax, take that what you feel, connected. All this word, this holy words are energy, is filled with consciousness. So if you listen, if you are open, the energy will give you in your own language your translation. So I just want to open it, because you gave your long way, many soul life probably with this wisdom, and to make it a little bit personally, because this is a spiritual mathematics, and you are really connected to the Mayan calendar and to the system. And I love the Mayan wheel and the Mayan system, the revolutionary system. And I was even in the shift with Venerable Abuela Nakin. So we did a lot of transformation in, you know, in the Mayan solar tradition, about ourselves, and even in a woman's style. So when you talk about the lunar dragon and the golden dragon, and we, you know, of the new time, the new age, that is connected to a female holy spirituality, to equalize, to heal, to feel this heart of feeling of the Quetzal wisdom, and to make it a little bit more physically. What, if you like, what you feel in your personal past, in your personal life, with this anchor energy of fulfillment. You know, you were talking about the colors of the rainbow, and now it's like a new flight, a new free space of love and light on earth. Can you transmit a little bit personal in your life? You are right now in Italy. That is true, right?
Yes, in Tuscany, in front of the seaside.
Beautiful. So we can see each other.
So you are asking me to make a declaration of love. And here you have, these flowers are for you and from you to all women on earth. The purity of unconditional love and the passion, but a spiritualized passion, to transcend emotion as attachment, as possession, as control, as fear. Women normally, they have to transcend fear, the fear to be explored by the male consciousness. And men, they have to transcend control, not to fear that the fairy is making her flight free. So we now surrender the fear and we surrender the control. To be ministers, to learn to love through divine administration. Administration. To be ministers, administration. But not as bureaucracy. We have to manage our divine heritage, our siddhis, our divine powers. These powers are created and are given for us to love, for us to dynamize them. So I want to dynamize these flowers, invoking the beautiful spring of the new time, because I want to anticipate that the future portals after minerals, they will be flowers. And so I would say Xochitl, because in Mayan language, Xochitl means flower. And I'm invoking the power of Sananda through the telectonon prophecy of telepathy of love, tele-empathy of love, from the core of Xochicalco, invoking all the power of the crystal skulls well used for loving, invoking all the sticks and staffs and ceremonial temples to empower this second of devotion. Xochitl Ha, Xochitl Sha, Xochitl Aur. Xochitl Ha, Xochitl Sha, Xochitl Aur. Xochitl Ha, Xochitl Sha, Xochitl Aur. Y dedicamos estas flores también a la venerable abuela Nakin. And we offer these flowers to the venerable Mother Nakin for this moment. And through her, through you, Sandra, to all the women on earth. I have here this special staff. It's a little one. With a pink magenta heart. And now it's the time that men too, they have to accept their own feminine part. To love this part of them in the woman that they have chosen to live with, or to live as unconditional friends, as unconditional brothers and sisters. So we have to transform the white brotherhood into the golden brotherhood and sisterhood. And after that, into the diamond one. And after that, full of love, into the magenta, deep pink, purple brotherhood, so full of love. And I want to use now this special crystal. It's a pink crystal, biterminated, that belonged to Votán, José Argüelles, and stuff that I honored in Australia in 2011. I used this crystal with Venerable Mother Nakin in Uxmal to transcend the old cycle from Palenque to Uxmal. And I think that the places, they can work now through harmonic convergence to empower this place of Uxmal. And now this crystal can be used to unify my heart to all hearts of listeners of this interview or etheric ceremony. So this crystal I will use as the ray of the unicorn to connect mind and heart. And I will put this on my belly like this in vertical to equalize the energy. And so may this ascend on us to elevate Excalibur, the pink Excalibur, blessing all my connection with the source, and here all the inner worlds toward the center of the earth. Now again, I can have a real blessed sword of love to cut illusion, not with violence, but through vibration, through example. And when I have a beautiful golden desire, I deserve to wish it. We deserve to have all support of universe to conspire in favor of this wish. My wish is that the earth finally can reach non-dual peace, symbiosis, redemption, solarization, equal among cultures, respecting all forms to live the same source in us, through us. And when we are elevating our desire, which is a desire full of love, out of attachment, we can empower it with all our strength, our instinctual strength, our mental strength, our identity strength, our spiritual strength, our essential strength, high, and higher. And then when we have made this decree, now we have to surrender the crystal in the center of the earth and to let the will of God, Goddess, to make the curse, not looking on our back, but going on our way in full detachment with no expectation. We have just active faith, active emerald faith. So may this green ray, through the power of the Quetzal, heal all hearts on earth. In the name of the Holy Grail, in the name of Magdalene, Amaterasu, Kuan Yin, of all ascended masters, for the second creation that we are. We are the second creation because we are creating with God, Goddess, M.Ahau.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for this connection, for this opening of this energy fields of the ascending masters, descending all the light and the wisdom through your pure heart and pure mind and pure soul. And I want to appreciate that we have this opportunity of an opening and even of an ending of a cycle of darkness and pain through a lot of confusion. So this powerful, lovely words and prayings in a ceremony style with your sacred relicts are really a testimonial for everybody that we can connect and we can receive wherever we are with a pure heart and with the wisdom of the new now in every moment. So every moment we can come together, we create the new time, we create the new relationships beyond all our ideas, expectations, and attachment. So if we focus on that in each moment, we feel that what I feel, it's like the truth of living the holiness in every moment, that we are all priestess and priests of the light, of that we are the God, Goddess of the light and love, because that is the connection of the new creation right now, here on earth. And that what you did, what we did with all of you who are open here. Because this net of equality, of Christian returning, we are like the sons and the daughters of Maria Magdalena and Jesus Christ. We are the bloodline. We are the royal line of new humanity. We are. And that happened right now. And this is an example for that. That is that we are together, we are in connection, but we create together in connection. We are not out of holiness and sacred ways, and then we are in. We are. And our consciousness in this year, with all the preparation, with all the consciousness, create more consciousness for the whole humanity. So how you feel that how you feel that the connection to humanity right now? What are you feeling in this certain situation? What can we do? What are you recommending? How you connect day by day? Because you're surrounded by human life as well, like everybody.
I came now from Rome to work the prophecy to transform Rome into Amor. Roma into Amor. It means to transcend the old system, and to make it, we have to, obviously, in the first stage, to transcend the system, to go beyond. This is enlightenment. And we have to maintain the ascended frequency to keep the vision of what is our aim, what is our restored memory to recover. And then we are equalizing ourselves to the Akashic records. Now we have to download ourselves into the system to change the system from within. This is the 1323 frequency of redemption. So synchronicity is just a beginning. Enlightenment is just a beginning. Then we have to realize enlightenment and to go very beyond it. To be not only observers, but participators. Collective realization after collective enlightenment. So unified mind is very needed. Unified mind, then unified heart, and then unified action. This action is a no action, because it is not an action to show or to demonstrate or to protest. No? It is an action to vibrate our essence. We can make an inner action through or decree. But if we have to help, we don't have to ask ourselves, am I interfering? No, because you have to flow with the resonance of your heart. And when you are following your heart, you can support it with the will of your instinctual dragon that is now your ally. We have an alliance now. We don't have duality inside. So we have double power, and this heart full of empathy can now be focalized here through the telepathic mind. Yes, it's really a natural process, but we can help it as in the Apocalypse is talking about the 144,000 people that are helping mankind to arise. They can be more, it's just a symbol. The fact is that the 441 is 144 doubled, reverse. So telepathy is really inside of us, and we have to awaken it through action, through studying really the roots of mankind to recover the pearls. The pearls of the dragon means the treasures of history, because love is not past. Love is continuously happening, although in our form of contemplating a linear time, that event or situation or relationship was in the past. If that situation was of love, it is continuing being of love. It is love projecting itself into eternity. So it is a pearl of love. So we have to recover, to recollect all the pearls from our ancestors, not to remain in the past, but to have the impulse to project ourselves into the future with more focus and with the permission of a manifestation of God, Goddess in time. Our lives in the present and our children in the future. But God is spreading herself in time too, not only in space, contemplating nature, but we have to contemplate time. So if we are unifying ourselves to our lineages, we can have that power, so we can surf this wave of eternal permission to be sons and daughters of God, Goddess, himself, herself, so we can have the heritage. Now, for correspondence, law of correspondence. So if we are doing this not with egoistic pride, but egoistic pride, no, we have to do that with generosity. We have to do that in order to see joy around us, to share the joy of sharing. See, so mankind really has to be re-educated to share, and to share according to three laws: the law of equality, the law of meritocracy, and the law of opportunity. So all the circles of word and circles of vision, they can really function very well. I want to honor here the ashes of the elders of Mexico. All the elders connected with the long count and all the lineages, 64 plus 4 of Pueblo Viva Mexico. I want to honor them. I received these ashes through the work of Angelica Boloca. And in the top, there are the ashes of Roy Little Son of 2016, beginning the clan of the dragon, of the golden dragon.
There we make
the Hopi prophecy is talking about that the purifier can be a person, a group, or an energy coming from the Western countries toward Hopi land and all Hanawak to restore peace on earth. Because each pueblo, each country, each family cannot find the full solution within. Strange. Normally, masters, they say, find the answer within. Yes, you can find the answer, but you are not an egoistic creature. To realize yourself, you need the alliance with another being. So the full solution is coming from outside, but that outside is not disconnected outside. It is an enlightened outside. We are talking about the twin flames in the sense that we are our own twin flame, and so we can find another twin flame with him herself, doubled. The same is occurring with countries. For that reason, we are a symphony on earth, a symphony. Synchronicity is permitting us to have unified mind, to comprehend ourselves. Unified heart. So now we have syntonization or syntonicity. We can synchronize because we are sharing presence through synchronicity. Sharing presence is a treasure. We have to value that moment. It's just not a sparkle. We have to maintain synchronicity and then taking advantage of that synchronicity to synchronize ourselves, to modulate our radio, to our inner radio between us, among us, in horizontal plane with the source here and our dragon in the depths. Very below of serpent, we have serpent and then dragon. And above, we have all kinds of birds into the subtle dimensions until we find the dragonfly, for example. That is beyond the hummingbird in vibration. And then we have beyond the elves. We have the Elohim, the Devas, until we find the source. When we are channeling an angel, we have to ask, who is channeling the angel? Me. And the angel, who is channeling? He is channeling an archangel. And the archangel is channeling the Deva. And the Deva is channeling an Elohim. And the Elohim is channeling the source, the supreme personality of God Goddess. But the supreme personality of God Goddess is channeling you. So we have the circle and the spiral. So we have to enter inside. We have the vertical, we have the horizontal plane, and we have inside. When we enter inside and we say, I am, I am, I am, I am, and we go beyond the spiritual ego, we can say, I are, I are. And so I can expand, saturate in my field, and so I can connect with other consciousness awakened that are recognizing that we are one multidimensional being, supra fifth dimensional being, unified. So fragmentation is there just according to a dual perception. But if we are transcending it, we are realizing what always was, that we are one, but one permitting multiverse. Multiverses is one through permission and permission through one. It's just not a static one, monopolistic one, or globalization one. No, it is a one permitting expression. We are here to express our divinity in very different forms. We now can enter after syntonicity, symphonicity, the symphony. This is unified action. Now we can act together as one orchestra. And this is the plan, this is the celebration, to live life here on earth as celebration. I like this, I want to show with you my first shamanic object when I was 15 or 14. I want to show.
Oh. It's, what is it? A snake? No.
Look, I don't know the name in English. in Spain, it is called cremallera. I don't know in your language.
In Spain, but in Spanish.
Yes, for clothes. For clothes.
Ah, okay, okay. Almost, más o menos. I can see it.
Look, now we can say duality here.
Now I see it.
It's simple to do it like this.
Now I see. Actually, I saw. How do you say? In the water, the horses, the little horses with the ring, you know, the little horses with the. I saw that, but now I see. So
yes, I say this because I want to awaken the inner child. Don't forget the inner child within. And through a simple act, we can unify. It's just a question of attitude, because there is sometimes many resistance So much resistance to do something so simple. And we have just to begin the process and we discover, wow, it is unifying, no? And so then I want to show this very powerful present I received by Don Valentin, the master of the pyramid of Teotihuacan, the pyramid of the sun and the moon, the place when men and women, they are becoming god and goddesses, or light, or energy. It is a stone that belonged to the Temazcal of the ceremonial center of Teotihuacan. Many masters and elders, since a time that cannot be remembered, were using this stone to heal themselves. So I was given this stone to transcend completely and to seal completely the finishing of Inquisition, to transcend the conquest of America, to transcend crusades, to transcend that frequency that is now just completely resetted in us. And now it's time to open this seal. This heart is a white heart.
That is a treasure. That is a treasure. Breathing. That is a reflection of the new time. That is a reflection of our pureness, of our inner child. So beautiful. So beautiful. That is the truth. And that is real. That is not somewhere else. All the sacred words, all that what you were talking about in a spiritual way, it's so easy. It's here. It is real. We can touch it. We can find it in resonance, in synchronicity, so the heart will light up, like you said. And that is like you show us. So I want to share my impression while you were talking about all the different dimensions. So we get the possibility to surf on the wave with you, of the light wave in the new time. We are on it with you, so we can feel it. And just to make it more livable. That's what I feel you were talking about. And the solution, or what the solution to live it is, to keep the presence, to keep the presence, to keep the strength in the present, using the commitment and the free will that I am in the present, because the present is beyond and it's here, it's connected. So that is our work now. The work is to keep the presence, to focus with the mind and the heart, to know yourself better, to know myself better, to observe myself, and at the same time to release what I observed. So I'm again here. Here I am, here I am, here I am, here we are one. So that is what we practice. And that needs our focus, because the sky, all the dimension, the multiversum, what you're talking about, is opening all the portals, all the different portals. You were many places around the world. Venerable Abuela Nakin were in many places. A lot of consciousness, light worker and priestess were in many places to open one portal after another portal. And now the whole planet Earth is like an opening of a portal. We are, you are, the planet, we is the portal. So that means that is what we adjust more and more when we are in the present, that we become the portal and that we are conscious about that. And that is not like, okay, just the spiritual master or just the whatever is able to do it. No, all of us. Each stone, each tree, each animal, each seed, each fire, each human being has the power to reconnect, to awake. And that is what you are bringing here in this high frequency opening, and at the same time like representing Mother Earth. Like, you know, I'm representing the leader of Mother Earth in the Mayan solar tradition. I feel that is the Graal. That is the Holy Grail, that to make it simple and not be afraid of this knowledge or about this philosophy or your transmission, not be afraid, because that's light, that is sound, that is frequency through words. Don't be afraid of it. If I don't understand in my mind, never mind. Never mind. I'm here. I'm still here. And I don't take it too serious. That is like the 11 Chuen after Ok, you know, when we are in the glyphs, in the 20 glyphs, like the center, the Tants is Ok. But then it's 11, you know, the next to break through all the spiritual ego. That is the power of creativity. That is the return of the paradise energy. So we are individual and we are one. So, and that is the joy. That is what was always there. That is the wisdom of the center of Mother Earth in all names. All sacred names of Mother Earth is carrying this power of love in a pure fire. The new passion, you said, the spiritual passion, the fire of life, it's on. And then we have this transforming energy. You showed like the stone, the pure white heart stone, and the light in front. So that is a connection to keep this pureness always, that we allow the movement of life. Nothing wrong about you're right, you're wrong. No, that is evolution. And that is what we are coming back. And that is the call of the Quetzal, that we are the spirit on earth. So I am fulfilled with joy, and I can feel the element divas who are dancing all around the world and who are so happy about this returning of simple life, the returning of the sacred fire in the center of the house. So we can keep, as the mother of earth, as the new mother of earth, the fire on for new life, to birth new life, joyful life, again and again and again. And we honor life. And that is the connection of love, honoring life, because that is a universe fulfilled of abundance, of life in all levels, eternal life. So here we are, and we connect, we use the moments, and this moment is the moment of even more awakening of our own power that we lit our light. So I want to, anyway, I try again to bring you here on Earth like Mother Earth. So I know you are always in ceremony. That's what I feel. Your life is like a ritual life. You are consciousness and you do ceremonies where you are connected with the synchronicity and with the different times. So, and anyway, you are here like a human being, like a new master, a new generation. But of course, you bring all your master lives here as an ascendant master. How you do your daily life. You have probably challenges somehow. What is your key to bring you in the center, in the presence? You have any simple things for us to share?
First of all, I want to honor these objects that came to me. This is the cross of life from Luxor, Egypt. And this is the golden Om, which is the verb. The verb that was made flesh is really the vibration that was made matter. And light is the fundamental So the wheel of fecundation is the verb, and the seal of permission is light. Enlightened matter, enlightened vibration, masculine energy to fecundate, feminine energy to receive. Divine will of the mother, divine will of the father, united. This attitude is the attitude that I am living every day, just to observing and contemplating in me the eternal meaning of the will of the father and the will of the mother. The will of the mother in the day-by-day life, the will of the mother is saying to me to purify ambience, to clean up the house, to clean up myself, to help people to clean themselves if they are able to, or sometimes I can clean them, but not to create dependence. They have to know the technique or to have the tools to clean themselves and relationships in the spiritual level, or literally the house. You have to move objects in the house to clean below objects, behind objects, or great objects that you have in the house. Then the masculine will is about order, to put that order that is fixed. It is an order that it is a tendency to respect efficiency, art, because it has to be beautiful, and the fact that that order can self-maintain itself clean. So we have to manage order and cleansing together. No? So I am always doing this thing, ordering and cleansing. If you are purifying yourself very well, you can attract many opportunities in all senses, in all multidimensional senses, because purity is attractive. Then order is amplifying purity, just like sacred geometry. See? And so that circuit is more not only attracting but transmitting, my friends. So cleansing to attract, order to transmit, but both together. This is an application of this. Then to understand equality. So now the feminine energy can fecundate masculine energy. Look, like this. So we lack feminine energy to penetrate our receptivity, our masculine receptivity. This is another stage. So we have to be in that equality to teach and to learn, to speak and to listen, to explore your city, your house, what you have, and inside of you, your talents, your hidden talents inside. The superficial talents, they are in the world of the jaguar. Then we have the serpent and dragon level, and that is the realm of the hidden treasures. But you have to fight there. You have to fight with the sword of discernment, fighting not with violence, through vibration. Just like Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes we have to. And it means that we are maintaining peace during every act. If you have to fight to defend someone, that is the masculine side, the courage to protect, see, against some abuse situation. We cannot be there just listening or doing nothing. We have to protect. And that is the courage, the Arthurian part of the heart, protection, action, but not to have pleasure in making some, determined action, but just to do everything in proportion of what is happening. And then the feminine side is vulnerability, full vulnerability, the opposite, to permit that everything is happening. So we have to learn to be completely vulnerable, to feel life 108%. No filter, no filter. To take an advantage, repeat, to take advantage of this opportunity to be here. So I don't want any filter. The only filter that I can accept is diamond energy. That masculine purified energy that is protecting me because is impenetrable. Just light can enter. And only diamond can cut another diamond. So if we have a barrier of diamond, we have no barrier because it's pure light. And it is a metaphor that I am protecting through discernment all my aura. And inside, I can have the privilege to maintain my lotus flower fully vulnerable without fear. This is the complete alliance between masculine and feminine energy. I'm working with that. Plus, I'm doing Wing Chun. My masters are German masters. Sifu Kuchufo, Filippo Kuchufo, and Sifu Keith Kanspecht. He had a school center in Langenzel Schloss near Heidelberg. 4 times in a year in Italy, so I learned from them. My master is half German and half Italian, and the master of my master, Sigmund Kanspeck, is from Germany, but he has bought a house in Italy too. So we have already in full alliance. And his master is from Hong Kong, Master Leon Ting, that he's the follower, the successor of Ip Man, the master of Bruce Lee. So I am teaching Wing Chun not only for martial questions. That was the beginning when I was 20. Now it is a therapy to align, really, to align people in all senses, physically, emotionally, to have intention to empower the articulation of vectors in their life. Every movement is a vector. Every culture is a vector. Every thought is a vector. So we are composing vector toward the center and then in the whole field. This is the harmonic convergence. So I wrote a thesis to my Wing Chun masters many years ago, and now I have realized it. Then I said, I am my own body, yes, but what if I am part of the body of the planet? How can I unify myself? So I have to recognize myself into everyone and then into every culture. In Lakesh, M.Ahau-Kan, I am another yourself. In Wing Chun, we do like this. This energy is masculine and feminine together. And the feminine is on the top, vulnerability, and masculine is down, just like in Maituna Tanta. And then I'm performing this movement of regeneration, returning in the perfect position. Then I can open all my field to create a great infinity, giving from the heart and sharing with all the planet and my friends. So we have wings. We have wings to embrace. We have wings to fly, but we have wings to embrace all the symbols and all cultures, to take them into the heart, and to spread all this energy all around us. Aur, just like aurora, just like aura. And in the center of my heart now is vibrating this egg, giving to me to manifest the sixth sun, and humanity now is passing to the next stage, from childhood to adults. And we have to break the egg from within, gently if possible. So we have to support, to accompany this process of the new child, that it is the new knowledge, the new consciousness is a child. But this child is growing fastly, adult in few years. I think that in 2033, we are already mature. And in 2046, we have realized it. 2046, according to my vision. And anyway, many things to do, many things to realize through celebration. I would love to make, to begin a process, a sonic process, because we are being of light, but we are vibration, we are sonic beings, to emanate in the planet the same sound in the same moment simultaneously in many nations, so that the Galactic Confederation can see us as one being, really one being. So giving one signal spherically in the cosmos, so the cosmic intelligence will acknowledge that we made our work to realize that. And so the connection, the contact will be very soon realized in peace, because light of love will always prevail. Ahau.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So it's already here. It's already done. We just have to enjoy our life now. So that is, the returning of the goddess here on earth. The vulnerability is also to explore yourself, your soul, your mission, to enjoy life with music, with dance, with martial arts, with cooking, whatever you like. That is like the enjoyment yourself development, to recognize yourself. So that is what you bring us, or what I hear is to observe, but at the same time be your observer. Be observe and be your observer, so that that we contemplate, but at the same time we live. So we live the multitask, the multiverse. It's like what are saying about women, that they are like multitask beings. But actually, that is what we are. This ability is that what takes us alive and even bring us back the joy of life. So we have a lot of treasures.
Sandra, you are completely synchronic, because I am multitask now. And you are in telepathy in this moment. You are really an example of the woman of the new time. Really, I admire you. You have all my reverence and love. Beloved Sandra, I thank you for all the work that you are making as column of light to elevate the power of love of all Europe. Of all Europe, from Scandinavia to the North Africa.
Yeah, we are here. So we are here, we are awake, and actually we do our job. That is part to understand. This is a commitment. So to be present means I have my duty, my everyday duty, and that is more awake than before in this 2020 portal year. It's not like no allowance, not today. No, it's every day, because we want abundance. We all are searching for abundance. And a few were thinking that it's money, but that is like, okay, that is an old, now we know, no.
I can speak about the 5th level of abundance.
Next invitation.
Okay.
Yeah, we have another one.
We can extend every point.
Yes, we can.
But the first abundance is energy. Plenty of energy, infinite energy available. The fact that is avoiding us, that is not permitting us to accede to abundance, is ego. The ego of resistance, okay? Because another ego, the ego of dominating, is attracting economy. Yeah. But that economy is carrying illness, is carrying karma. So it's better not to have that kind of abundance. Okay?
Yeah, but actually, the goddess is abundance. So yes. If we reflect the goddess, it is abundance.
Yes.
So we have to connect to the goddess energy, and there are plenty examples all around the world in each culture. We can choose.
Om Shrim Klim Lakshmi Charanam.
Yes.
The fact that the energy is really codified in the word enthusiasm, and theos, God inside of me, and theos, God. Enthusiasm is just like to induce, to transmit my divine energy in the field, in the unified field of the divine matrix. Yes? So when we are unifying through reverberation or beyond abundance in redundance and opulence of Krishna, and we are recovering, we are recollecting our power and our title of heritage of all the cosmos, stars, dimensions, and objects, in order to love, not in order to possess, in order to flow through us. May the source flow through us now. This is the infinite energy. Now we have many forms. Yeah. The second abundance, they are seeds, biological seeds, and the elements, water, earth, air, and fire. We had an attack in the air field, and we can compensate it through vibration, our aura. Through that, we can avoid any virus. We can transmutate everything. Our immune system depends on our power to decree. Then we have waters. We have pending a great mission to Hawaii, and this is a great point to heal planetary waters. So we have to defend waters, because if seeds are okay, but waters no, imagine. But now we were surprised by an attack toward air, the air. And now we have to protect the earth, communities, eco-aldeas, eco-villages, lands, because we have to connect these places as paradise, as new Eden oasis through regeneration. And this is the second abundance, to have a place to stay well, where you are in symbiosis with that place and not slave of that place. You have just your nest and you can explore all the planet. That is your body extended. Is your before first chakra, is below the first chakra, but it is a chakra that belongs to your body, but is shared with all mankind. Okay. Then we have the seeds, and so we have to protect the seeds. Animals, they are feeding themselves through vegetables, so we have to protect seeds, and not transgenic, not manipulation, through the really valorization to give the great value to seeds. We have to discern between value and price. Okay, value is very beyond price, that is subjective. Value is immanent, and it is part of the work of all the universe to create a seed. Okay, we need the cooperation of all stars, elements. Sometimes human factor is needed sometimes. So the love behind a seed is invaluable, beyond any price. Then we can heal our body and prevent all kind of manipulation of our health. Then third abundance, relations. Om Metakuyazi. May my relationships be in perfect order. Telaso Kamati, Om Meteo. And so to have a friend is a treasure. Sometimes a person that we love can save our life, or just listening to us is saving us. Just listening to us is saving us, because we embodied this incarnation just to express our divinity here. If we don't have any listener, we cannot communicate love. Cosmunication is to communicate myself into the cosmos. And sometimes the cosmos is your friend, your wife, your son, your dog, your cat, your tree, or sometimes just a dream, some etheric channeling being that you love, some channeled entity, but that you love really through authenticity. So we have to accompany ourselves through spontaneity into relationships. So relationships really are the brotherhood that is our inner field, our inner ambient. Then fourth, we have resources. Resources, we can build some tool that we need. We can find that tool on the way. We can receive this tool by heritage. We can exchange of these tools with some friend or some synchronicity. We can build it. I already said it. And I don't have spoken about money yet. So the fifth abundance is money. And to redeem money, to redeem the use of money, we have to say, take care, we have to say, I don't need money at all. I don't need money. I don't need money. Money needs me. Money needs me. Money needs me to be used in the right way, to restore earth, forest, to restore families, to restore education, to restore relationships between us, among us, and in vertical line with God. So we have to transform the new economy into action. And the great economy really is our talent, our virtue, our capabilities. This is the new economy. Because if you are going with a spaceship on Sirius or Sirius, you are searching for the best capitan, the best captain. So the capability is the best ethic economy we can imagine. Ethic economy. So now the density of economy of money has to be transformed into subtle energy through the energy of Quetzal. I envision important ceremony, very important ceremony in Tikal, Guatemala, to restore economy on earth, because money in Guatemala, they are called not dollars, not euros, but quetzals. Yeah. So it is just there. So we have to dynamize the archetype, okay? And God make the plan perfect. So we have to play, just like the monkey, this cosmic, not joke, but cosmic play. Because we can joke, we can play, but sentiments, lives on earth is a serious, very serious issue. But we have to live it joyfully, not at the contrary, to joke about life and to be serious. No, 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 it's the contrary. The issue is very serious, and the form, the most serious form to live that serious issue is to be celebrative, to celebrate with joy. That is the most serious way. That is self-healing and self-inspiring and irradiating that possibility to everyone around you. You are a medicine. You are a medicine woman, a medicine man. We are the medicine of time. We can restore the timelines, all manipulation of time. So be conscious of it. Let's focus ourselves into discipline, in a discipline that is really useful for us. Choose the discipline that is useful for you. The discipline is serving you. So when you know that, you can serve the discipline. So first, choose well your master. Choose well your ambient. If you don't want the master, take really seriously synchronicities, because God, goddesses is your master inside of you, and you are co-creating with him, her. And so be responsible of your perception. The commitment is to be responsible, to be able to respond to the signal of synchronicity. And if your answer is high, the next question is higher. For you to fly, for you to ascend in vibration, and to be not only an enlightened man or woman, you will be a realized woman, man. You will be an ascended master here on earth. You don't have to wait to be in the other side to be dead on this planet, to be ascended. You can be ascended here. And you can lift up many people through you, but don't be attached to that process. Descend, go into the schools, into the banks, into the squares, into the houses of your neighborhood, into yourself, in your depths, into the market of your town. Go with animals, embrace them, embrace trees, descend, and then you will be ascended more and more. Ahau.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is around and an essence. You brought us now a reachable essence to understand about abundance and to live it. And you give an example, and at the same time you send us an idea. How can I do it? How can I become more and more my own ascended master and masters? So by daily life. So thank you. This is a beautiful journey, a beautiful wave ride, a beautiful flight, Quetzal flight. We could experience here at the very, very end. So maybe you have one sentence, one affirmation for us so we can keep anchor in touch with that.
I pray for the unification of the Quetzal lineage. Me and Mother Nakin, Venerable Abuela Nakin, we are 13 Kaban, the center of synchronotron, of the prophecy of oneness on earth. And today is the sum of me and Master Don Marzo-Yuk Quetzal. I am Hunok, he is 7 Manik. Today is 8 Kaban, is the moment to integrate synchronicity on earth. So I invoke the power of the Quetzal lineage, and I invoke all venerable people. I invoke all humble people. I invoke all masters in process. I invoke all the avatars to permit regeneration on earth, to permit transcending duality into identity. The regeneration fulfilled. Hun hunab ku.
Hun
Hun hunab ku.
Hun hunab ku.
Hun hunab ku.
Hun hunab ku.
Ain soham Elohim.
Thank you very much.